It is literally so deep that we can't see the bottom. It is absolutely insane. Yeah, he's just a munchin'. This moose is eating some grasses. And now there's a loon, so I'm gonna go show you the loon. But here's the moose. Okay, so the loon is like right there. Oh, there it dove. See if it comes back up. Oh, there it came back up. A little farther out there. Oh, I love loons. Good evening. We just arrived at Glacier View where we parked our van at an RV park and we are now setting up our tents. We are going to head out early tomorrow morning to go to Valdez, but we might hike up Lion's Head to get a view of Matanuska Glacier possibly in the morning if we get up early enough. Who knows if we'll actually get out of bed and get breakfast and get up that hike fast enough. Yeah, we might just end up getting up and driving to Valdez. We'll see. Anyways, it was a good drive this evening. We saw a moose on the way as well as a loon on Long Lake on our drive here. And now I'm hearing a yellow-rumped warbler in the background. There's some cars driving by, and we also saw some Dall sheep on the side of the mountain as we drove here. Alrighty, over and out for now.
Yeah.
Oh. Good morning. We woke up to a beautiful day, very gorgeous, a lot of birds, and I am driven crazy. I don't know all these birds. Anyways, the night was not too cold. We actually did not freeze in our tents. We had a good night, and now we're going to hike Lion's Head, hopefully, if we're able to get our stuff around and get going fast enough. Yeah. So right over there, you can see that point. That is Lion's Head over there. We're gonna be hiking up that, hopefully, to see the glacier, Matanuska Glacier, if we're able to do that today. We'll see. But yeah, we have that view right over here from our tents in the camp. This RV camp is pretty small. There's just a few people here, but it was a nice stopping place for us to stay just for the night and then move on. So yeah. Alrighty, we made it to Lion's Head parking lot and we're ready to start off. Yes, this is a bandana stuck in my hat. It is for two things: to keep the sun off my neck and also to keep the bugs away, aka a lot of mosquitoes. To hike Lion's Head, you need to call the cellular company that owns the tower on Lion's Head and let them know that you're hiking, and then they'll let you go. But you just gotta do that before you go. Okay, so we called AT&T and we're now approaching the actual trail. We had to hike a little bit up the road that is closed off because it's the AT&T road. But now we are heading into the back bush of Alaska to hike up Lion's Head. Keep you updated. All right, we've added to the look. We've got the glasses so we can see the birds. We just saw I'm pretty sure it's a Swanson's thrush or a hermit thrush, but I'm not sure. But we're getting towards the top and we can see the glacier. It is very, very long. It twists back in there in the mountains, and then it snakes all the way along these mountains in this little valley. And actually the black part is part of the glacier as well. You're just not seeing the white because the dirt is on top of the ice and snow, causing it to turn black.
I don't know why it has dirt on top of it, but
right.
it looks like it is still part of the glacier.
Right, yeah, we're not sure because part of it is white and part of it is black. So it's like, what causes that? Alrighty, catch you at the top. We've made it to the top. Mount Nooska Glacier, Lion's Head hike. It's absolutely gorgeous. All right, we made it down to the parking lot again, and now we're ready to head off to Valdez. We stopped by a little river and we're eating lunch and getting some water out of the river to filter for our drinking and cooking and stuff tonight. We actually forgot our jug of water. I said in our previous video that I made, we always have to forget something on our trip, and this trip it was our water. But we brought our filter, so we're covered. We got a way to get water. We also bought a jug of water in case we need to use that as well. Here at the visitor center, getting some information on some hikes that we could do, maybe some places we could see, scenic areas, just to see if there's places that we want to especially get out of this trip, maybe some cool historic sites, something like that. So Michael's talking with the woman here to find that out, and we're just looking around. They have a lot of really cool exhibits here, just to get more information about Valdez and Alaska and the cool backcountry. Alright, so once we talked to the woman at the visitors center, we all sat down to have a little powwow to decide what we wanted to do in Valdez. On trips, we often have conversations about what we want to do and what we could do in a certain time frame, just to make sure that we are all on the same page and we can get the most out of all of our trips. Alright, so we are now at the Prospector. We got the $50 voucher to spend anywhere in Valdez, so we're trying to look around in some different stores just to see where we might want to spend our money. The only catch is you have to spend all your $50 in one spot. So if we decide to spend that in the Prospector, that's where we'd have to spend all that $50. So we're just checking it out. It's a nice little friendly store, and we'll see what we find. Second stop, Valdez Art Co-op. We're gonna hop in there. I'll see if we're allowed to film in there, get some cool footage of some arts. Okay, so we're in the Valdez Art Co-op, and they have really cool stickers and different kinds of arts, paintings, like yarn work, different kinds of stuff like that. They also have some magnets, hats, stuff like that. So. Super cool stickers. My favorite is this, come on, focus. We got this really cool, like fox or something. This moose, classic Alaskan moose. Thank you. We're here at Valdez Glacier Lake, just out exploring it. It was one of our stops just to check it out, see what it's all about, explore it, maybe hop on some of the ice, see if we can float around. Anyways, that's what we're doing here. Oh Moses, this is definitely moving. It's real. Oh my word, it like tipped down. I'm just like, I want to go way out there, but I feel like it's not super safe. So we would have to hop from that one to that one to that one, and then go over there. We're out here on the glacier. Not the glacier, the ice chunks. Glacial ice chunks. Some of them are really blue, but it's just really cool because the ice is really like, the crystal shapes are really interesting. And there's bits that look really blue. There's just ice everywhere. This probably, who knows, yeah. This might not be the safest thing to do, but we also have our van really close with towels and warm clothes, so. Alright, it's Friday evening. We're getting ready to go to bed for the evening. We had a good day. We did a lot of hikes. The day felt really long, but also really good. Yeah, we will pick you up in the morning. We're gonna pack up early and head out of Valdez pretty early to try to make it to Kennecott, where we will get on a shuttle bus to go on a hike. Alrighty, over now. Good morning. We are just about ready to head out of our campsite and head into town to get something to eat before we head out of the town. Last night, it wasn't cold really at all. This whole trip, it's been actually really great weather. We woke up and the river's here rushing and the sun is bright and shining. The mountains are beautiful. Took us a little longer to pack up. We were hoping to be out of here by 7. I think it's around 7:15 now. But when it comes down to it, we gotta change and take down our tents, and then if they're wet, then we have to put them in trash bags, stuff like that. So it took us a little longer, but we'll get there eventually. For me. How's the food, guys?
Fantastic.
Delicious. I already ate my French toast. It was very good. Alright, just finished amazing breakfast at Trada's Breakfast Diner. It was really good. So, little bunny. These little bunnies are like not afraid of us. Hi. Hi.
No.
Hi. so we're now in the town of Kennecott. To get here, we had to drive around 50 miles of rough gravel road, and then we walked over a footbridge and got a shuttle that came up to Kennecott. Very secluded and just a tiny little, I don't even know, like it's like a historic town. We're in the national park, Wrangle St. Alias National Park, the biggest park in the United States. Alright, so we're looking at a lot of old buildings right now from the historic mines. This was the U.S. Post Office, Kennecott, Alaska. Looks like a general store. We got some different stuff going on there. This is all, I think, maybe run by the national parks, but not exactly sure. That is crazy big. This is crazy cool. It's just amazing. Are these where they melt the metal and stuff? I assume so. The train, oh, maybe this is where they came in. Oh, this is where they loaded. You see all those little, like, windows? Yeah. Those, like, slots of windows just popped open. Here's a chute. Oh my goodness, that's so cool.
That is really cool. Just dumps it right in the train car.
Yeah. We're headed right down there where that glacier ice is. From Kennecott. We got a great shuttle from the base camp or whatever where you park your car to get to McCarthy to get to then Kennecott. So it's hard to get the vast amount of this, but like that ice down there is so tall, like so tall, it's crazy. We got Jumbo Creek here running down into it. We're gonna cross it here in a little bit. Let's see what kind of bridge we got. Oh yeah, we got a nice little footbridge. That's where we're headed, down to the white stuff. We've made contact with the glacier. Contact with the glacier. We put on our micro spikes. Some people have crampons, but micro spikes are doing the job right now. If you're not really familiar, micro spikes are just like a little, they're like little spikes that are on chains underneath your feet. Crampons are heavier duty. They're like big spikes that just stick in. You can do ice climbing with crampons. Yeah. Really bright out and a bit breezy. Oh, it's just amazing. Yeah, a little waterfall. So cute. Okay, so Michael just stumbled upon what we call a moulin. It is a like puddle of water in a glacier, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Very cool. Okay, so after deep consideration, I've decided that I should not jump in this water. I was very tempted because it's so blue, and like how often do you get the chance to jump in this kind of water? But also it's like glacier water and it is so cold. Okay, so we thought we saw the biggest, coolest one, but then we found this one, and it is literally so deep that we can't see the bottom. It is absolutely insane. Like, can't see the bottom at all. We have to head back. We have a schedule to keep. We have to get back by 7 when the last shuttle comes and get back to where we're staying tonight. So it's sort of sad that we can't see too many more. But yeah, that's just how it is. So we took the shuttle partway back to the footbridge where we parked our car, and then we stopped. He dropped us off on a road that took us to a lake right next to the glacier. That was really cool. It's a really big lake, and actually as we were walking away, we heard this big like splashing noise, so we don't know, maybe a big chunk fell off, or maybe a rock that was on top of the glacier tumbled down into the water or something. But anyways, we sort of had to bushwhack our way to the lake, and now we're bushwhacking our way, excuse me, back out to the bridge where we started. And so we're literally in the middle of nowhere, Alaska, and it's pretty cool. Just walking through the bush and making our own trail, but it's good. We can see the bridge. We're almost there. We're gonna head out, and that's about it. Good morning, it's Sunday, and we just woke up in a cabin overlooking Wrangle, St. Alias. We're actually in the park. There's a couple landowners in the park that own tracts of land that they bought, and so they're able to build here. I didn't make a video last night because I was just really exhausted. We did so much hiking and a lot of exploring, and it was just a lot. So here we are in the morning. Last night was good. We had a really good meal. We made like calzones, but we used pita pockets and filled those with tomato sauce and different kind. We used bacon and chicken and pepperoni, and we put peas in there as well as cheese. It was really good, and then we were able to sleep on little beds in this cabin that were really soft, and it was really nice. That's it for now. We're stopping here for a quick lunch break at some waterfalls. We are eating our sandwiches and some leftovers, trying to finish up the food that we didn't eat all weekend, and then we'll keep on heading back home to Anchorage.